We're gonna move some slabs today. Kind of rarely see folks moving their slabs on here, so this is one of the ways I move a lot of my larger slabs. This is milled at 4 inches thick. It's about 16 to 18 inches wide, if I remember correctly. It's pin oak, and it's soaking wet. It is brand new, so it's really heavy. But there you go. I just squat down and lift her up and roll her off with a hand cart. It's not necessarily the easiest way to do it, but I don't own a skid steer, so here you are. And then you got to put some stringers in there. I set mine about every 16 inches or so. There will be one up at the front, and then same with for putting the slab down. Just make sure the orientation is the right way, and the orientation meaning the way that it was milled. So whatever was milled first is going to be on the bottom when you go to stack it, unless you really mess with the way you're stacking it as it's coming off of your mill or out of your chainsaw mill. But then again, to get it up onto this pile, back to School of Hard Knocks, and just get under it and shove it up there. Someday I would absolutely love to have a skid steer, or a walk behind, stand on dingo. They're out there. I've passed up some, but I don't have a lot of room. I'm only working with a little over an acre at my property, and I run sheep and gardens and all sorts of other crap on my little acre. So slabs kind of, since they take so long to dry, they've been bastardized of where they get to live on the property. And they're not financially viable until they're dry. So they've also been bastardized because they don't make any money for 3 years. There it is. Just get underneath of it and move it, and try not to crush your fingers like I almost do here in a second, and try not to pull your back. But it's a School of Hard Knocks if you want to do it cheap.